Aloha guys, 7Ls Gaming here with a new deck profile. Today's theory craft involves manipulating a game mechanic that we have used one particular way, this being the Dragon Ball mechanic. Typically we dump out those Dragon Balls immediately after using Shenron skill, but in this build we play them a little more conservatively. In our normal line of play, turn 1 and 2, we will use our Dragon Balls to draw normally, and then turn 2, optimally we use Dragon Radar to get 2 of them back. By turn 3, we should have at least 1 Shenron, generally due to comboing, 2 Dragon Balls, and 1 Dragon Radar in our discard pile. From here, we are overwhelming into Encroaching Darkness, and then Xenovolve into Temporal Darkness, who's going to in turn bring out our Shenron that we comboed earlier. Now, from this point, you can activate the 4 or more Dragon Balls that you had in your hand, and then with your first attack, it's going to be the 30k Temporal Darkness. Here, you're going to combo a Gravy in your hand to get those last 2 Warp Dragon Balls back in your discard pile. This, in turn, is also making your 4-drop Shenron live with Sparking 7. Now, you can either use him to revive the Gravy, since Gravy is a 2-drop, or untap for defense, depending on what you need. So once you are able to wish with your leader, you can overwhelm as needed or dark overwhelm as needed, because you're not really going to use the Dragon Balls until you're going for game, and you have so many ways to get them back, since you can attack with Gravy, combo with him, and then Child's Wish and get him back and attack. So realistically, each Gravy could potentially be 4 Dragon Balls, which is pretty important. We play Hidden Power East Supreme Kai because almost all of our battle cards are single strike, and you really need him to apply pressure, and you're going to find yourself using it a lot with your Temporal Darkness and then your Shenron once you give it crit, because turn 3 and turn 4 30k going up to a 45k double strike crit is pretty crucial. For my 1-drops, I decided to play Dangerous Journey Bulma just because I don't like Janemba, but you can play Dende, Dark Power, Black Mask Saiyan, Cronoa, anything based on your locals or whatever the meta call is, because Bulma is still a tap 1 and draw 1. Purunga, he's also one of our 3-drops that we can summon with Temporal Darkness. He's more for just drawing 2 and re-establishing advantage, or if your opponent's playing the board game, you can wipe those strategies out. So he's not as super important as Shenron, but he is needed, I feel, especially when we don't know how the meta is going to be solidified as. As far as our main aggressive plays, Dark Control Demon God Demigra is the one that we will bring out with our 7-drop, because he just sits on the board, and every time he attacks, your opponent warps a card from their hand, and if it's a battle card, you get to combo with it. Combining him with your crit, really you can see where the pressure starts coming on. One of our last nice features is the negate Power Burst. As you know, Power Burst, you negate and you get to take a 1-drop from your drop area or warp. So that way Power Burst is a little more live regardless of where your Bulma is or your 1-drop that you chose. That's pretty much the main course of the deck. I've tested it out quite a bit and it's doing really well, but this is more of a theory craft currently, so I'm not going to show you any replays. Hope you guys like the video. I will be starting a regular schedule and giveaway soon, so please like and subscribe, and then let me know in the comments below any thoughts on the deck, what you think could make the channel any better, and then as always, thanks for watching. Mahalo and aloha.